Welcome to Real Talk with Archie Jones. That's me. Today we're going to have a look at the man the media loves to hate, Joe Rogan. Stay with me at the end on this rant, okay? I don't know about you, but I certainly noticed this, how the mainstream media treats Joe Rogan. They treat him like he's the final boss of misinformation. The guy sits in a room for hours talking about elk, DMT, pyramids, aliens, and they act like he's plotting to overthrow democracy. It's hilarious. They hate him so much that they're out here editing his videos to make him look like he's auditioning for The Walking Dead. Look, here's a yellow and sweaty guy. Proof that his podcasts are a public health hazard. Yeah, or maybe he just sweats because he eats 15 pounds of elk steak every week. I mean, you ever think about that? The funniest part is Joe doesn't even pretend to be an expert on anything. He's the first to say, I'm just a dumb guy who likes talking to people. But for some reason, that's threatening to the media. It's like they don't want free thinking or something. It's a nightmare for them. The idea that someone can listen and form their own opinions. Anyway, meanwhile, the same media outlets are running 10-minute sound bites where they tell you what to think and then wonder why nobody trusts them anymore. Why are people turning to Joe Rogan for information? Because he doesn't treat them like idiots. He says, here's a guy with a crazy idea, listen to him and see what you think. That's all he's doing. And let's be absolutely honest here. Joe's guest list, it's a little wild sometimes. He'll have anyone on the show, as we've said, scientists, comedians, UFC fighters, conspiracy theorists, that one guy, the guy that was really into Bigfoot. And it's like spinning a wheel of chaos. Today is a guest neurologist who's cured Alzheimer's. Tomorrow, we've got a guy that believes the pyramids are alien charging docks. And then there's that episode, the one, he had that dude on who went and killed someone shortly after being on the podcast. That's when you know you're too open-minded, maybe. Like Joe, maybe vet your guests a little more, hey? But when your guest list starts looking like an intro into a true crime documentary, it's time to reevaluate. But what's wild is that's not even after something like that. Not even after something like that. Joe's just like, well, that's the nature of the show. I talk to people, he talks to them. That's all he does. Respect is what he gives. He doesn't backpedal or try to explain it away. He's like, yeah, sometimes crazy people come onto my show. What do you want me to do? It's a podcast, not a goddamn police background check. The real issue is that Joe's a threat, not because he's dangerous. He's not, but because he's different. The media can't control him, and that drives them nuts. They're out of the running here. They're running puff pieces on celebrities and political soundbites, while Joe is having 4-hour conversations about the ethics of AI. Or, I don't know, why monkeys throw poop. And let's not forget, he gives his guests time, real time, not 10 minutes to push a book, but hours to actually explain their thoughts. And that's terrifying to the media because it makes people realize, oh, maybe I don't need to be spoon-fed every opinion. And yeah, sometimes it goes off the rails, like when he spends 45 minutes talking about how octopuses might be aliens. But even then, it's interesting. You might not agree, but you're thinking, you're curious, and that's the point. And the hypocrisy, oh, it's rich, isn't it? The same outlets that accuse Joe of performing dangerous ideas are out there running Bachelor recaps like it's a Pulitzer material. Joe Rogan's ruining society. Yeah. And your top story is about which Kardashian wore the best outfit to the Coachella. Let's not act like you're saving humanity. And don't get me started on the outrage machine. They'll pull one quote from a 4-hour episode and slap a headline on it. Joe Rogan said the moon landings were fake, and suddenly it's trending. Never mind. If he thinks it will add value to his life, then that's good enough for Joe. He's not playing the media's game, and they hate him for it. They want him to grovel, to apologize, to say, oh, I'll do better. And Joe's just like, nah, I'm going to talk to a guy who thinks mushrooms can solve global warming. And that's the thing about Rogan. He's not trying to be a hero. He's just curious. And curiosity is very, very much in need. In a world where everybody's shouting that you know, to be the loudest voice in the room, sometimes a guy saying, tell me more, is one of the scariest things of all. At the end of the day, Joe Rogan isn't the problem. He's just a mirror. The media hates him because he shows them what they've become: shallow, scripted, and scared of real conversation. So keep hating him. CNN, MSNBC, keep doing it. Keep running those filters. Meanwhile, Joe's out there asking questions. What if aliens built the pyramids? And honestly, I'd rather listen to that than another panel discussion about whatever politician just yelled the loudest this week. Thanks for listening. You guys are awesome. Please like, subscribe, comment. If you don't like it, let me know as well. I freaking love it, guys. Take care of yourselves. Keep safe. Have a good one.